Hey guys, so want to do a little bit of an unboxing here. Not a package opening or something like that. That's probably coming in the future, just don't know when. But this is more of an unboxing of something that, little known secret, if you will. You know, I've been working at Target for about a year now, a little over a year. Just got a review, sort of a semi-positive review that they do around this time. And mainly got an 8-cent raise out of it. Mainly because of the fact that they did the dollar up raise, if you will, back in September for all retailers and shops here in California. I'm assuming here in California, if not the country. So basically, I've decided, might as well reward myself a little bit. And what I did is about a week ago, I took what I have here and I hid it under one of the registers. No joke. Now, the difference between, well, there's similarities but also differences. And the difference with this one, basically here at Target, the register, is there's this like little area underneath to where you can put extra items, if you will. Like, let's say you have a, let's say if they allow you to, and I think they do, I think they allow you to at least have water and maybe even Gatorade, but that's about it, but mostly water. Let's say you have a cup of water here and you need some place to store it. There's an area under, like right on the, I guess you could say the opposite side, like for example, I'm facing you, like this is the register and I'm facing you right now, or I'm facing the screen, the camera. Like this is basically the register, my computer and the camera. Like this is the registry screen. You know the, you know the, no, the cash. But you get the idea. You know, it's late, and I do apologize. I'm a little fumbling on my words and descriptions here, but basically this is the register right here. This is where I put the money in and sum up the total and all that. Well, behind us is the other part of the register, like right behind me. I don't think you could see it, but let's say the bed here in the back you could see is the upper part of it. Underneath, like underneath your bed, there's a bit of a space, like right between here and here, a little bit of space, if you will. So what that allows me to do, or allows any of us to do, is take, like, say something like a bottle of water or a cup or whatever we can, quench our thirst on, to keep us going. We can put it underneath, there. We can put it underneath there, if you will, underneath that little section. And what's interesting is you could put it underneath that section to where it's out of sight. Like, they can't really see it. Or if they do see it, if it, like I said, if it's a bottle of water, they don't really mind. Well, what I did about a week ago, to get to the point here, is I took this, and this was one of two that were remaining. And I think afterwards there was only one left. So I took the only one that remained, which was this one. And what I did is I went over to the back of register 10, if you will, and I put this, underneath that one area, that one spacious area that's near, where we put the bags, the extra plastic bags we need and everything to, bag up, the items for the customers, the clothing, the groceries, whatever. So we have that extra space over there for other items, other miscellaneous items. Like I said, your bottle of water or Gatorade or whatever you have. And I took basically this and hid it underneath there. Now here's the thing. Usually when I used to hide things, I'd have to be, very careful of how I hid it. Like, when I used to work at Walmart, we would have our display areas in the front, that had the Yu-Gi-Oh items, that had certain things I wanted to get, and I would have to put them underneath certain areas, in that area, to make sure I would have access to them when I would get a chance. Or if it was a certain collectible figure, like let's say what you see behind me, here that I wanted to get, I would have to go to the HBA. I would have to go to the HBA. Well, not HBA area, but I'd have to go to the bedding area, basically the what is it called, the house, the homing area, the home area, decorative home as we call it at Target. I'd have to go to the decorative home area and basically look into a section of where certain blankets, like certain blankets like this, or pillows or whatever, and basically take whatever figure I wanted to get, if I felt like it was the only one there, and hide it as best I can behind those blankets, or those pillows, hoping that at the end of the day it'd still be there and I would get it, or hoping it'd be there the next time I got into work and I had the money to get it. I would be able to do that. Well, at Target, it doesn't seem like I had that opportunity that much, because recently I tried to hide two of the Disney 100 Mickey and, at least, well, not two of them, but basically one Mickey and one Minnie figurine celebrating Disney 100. And unfortunately, it wasn't there anymore in the decorative area, the bedding area, if you will, where I hid them. But what I did find out is there is one section that they do check at times, but not thoroughly, and that's the registers. And like I said, the one section of the register in the back of us, where we place like the bags with the items that we put in there for the customer. Like I said, that one area, which is near the bag area, where we have the extra bags at to place on the holders in case we run low. That one little space area for putting your drinks and everything if you have water or something. Well, what I did is I used that area, like I said, to put this underneath it, underneath there, and I put it in a way to where anytime you walk by it, and you even, when you walk by it to customer service or anything, you didn't even see that it was there. You didn't even notice it was there. And like I said, that was about a week ago, almost. So back on Tuesday, I went and got, just out of curiosity, I went to check, and much to my surprise, it was still there. It was still there, and so I kept checking every day up until yesterday, or not yesterday, but Wednesday, because now it's Friday. It's 25 minutes after midnight now. But I went to check, on Wednesday, and it was still there. So what I did on Wednesday is, since I had a little bit of extra cash, and I'm thinking, well, it might hurt me a little bit, but it might be the only chance I got. In fact, it was like something was telling me, I think God was telling me, this might be your only shot you have to get this, because knowing my luck, my team leaders and all that would find it and then put it back where it originally was, and then I wouldn't get a chance of getting it again. So, lo and behold, I was able to get it, and ironically, yesterday, which is, Thursday now, I checked my bank account in the morning before I left, and much to my surprise, my federal, the first part of my tax returns went in. My federal went in. It wasn't much. It really wasn't much. It was just a little bit. I'll put it this way. It was basically $9 short of 50. We'll put it that way. But yeah, that's basically how low it was. But that went in, and then along with the daily pay that allows you to basically take, basically what you have in there, because essentially what I make a day is like around 70 or 75. So they only let you have 20. So they only let you have 50 of that at least, or at least they hold off at least 20 to 30 bucks basically. So if you make 90, you'll have 70 in there or something like that. So basically, with the daily pay, I added that in along with the extra money I had, thanks to my federal coming in. Again, it's not much, it wasn't much, but it was in there, and it made up more. Basically more than made up is what I'm trying to say. Again, I apologize, I'm tired, it's late, but it more than made up for for what I took out for this, and then of course getting a little something extra as well to drink while I was waiting, which I think was a Red Bull or something like that. Yeah, it was a Red Bull because I got this during my only break on Wednesday. But yeah, yeah, more than made up for that. And I'm thankful to have this because from what I've seen online, people will buy this and charge a lot more, believe it or not. And why? Well, because as you can tell, it's a Dark Magician Girl game mat. That's right. You're now getting game mats pretty much released in this manner. Basically, basically the bundled up, like there's something special and everything, and they're on their own. But and they're on their own, I should say, not part of some game. Not part of some set and all that, like like let's say the what is it, the legacy duelist stuff and all that, like the tins and everything, that they put out. Now you get them on your own. And I think the reason they also do that is because you can also hang this up. Like if you don't want to take it out, which I'm going to, just to show you what it looks like, you can hang it up like this and it'll be fine. Or you could basically take it out as it's shown right here and hang it up on your wall, however you do it. And apparently this is made of, it says it's made for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. It's one full-size, soft, cushioned, rubbered. Okay, this is what it says. It's described. It's made for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. It is one full-sized, soft, cushioned, rubberized game mat. One full-sized, soft, cushioned, rubberized game mat, and it's at 24 width and 24 width and 24 inches wide basically, and 14 inches high. So yeah, 24 inches wide, 14 inches height. So with that said, and I don't want to damage this too much. Let's see. I think, yeah, as expected, it's got some protection on it. So we'll get the utility knife out here. Hold on. I find it. There we are. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but what are you going to do? So, get the utility knife out there. And hopefully, yeah, here we go. We're going to open it up. In my opinion, they should have, still got to knife that up a little bit more. Still a little stuck there. There we go. That might work, maybe. There's the tape. There we go. We got it now. We got the tape. They taped it up very uniquely. But here we go. It's a little damaged, not too much. And yeah, there it is, right there. So we're gonna pull this out. Ooh, very nice. Anything in there? Nope. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side. And we're gonna open this up. Ooh. Oh yeah. This is gonna be nice. Oh yeah, that's going up. That is going up. I don't know how. I think I'm gonna have to tack that with some black tacks or something like that, maybe. But look at that. Look at that. Woo. Look at that. Damn. Perfect. Now, obviously, some people might say, well, you could just fold it and everything and, just have it be like that. Which you could probably do. I mean, I don't doubt people would do that, especially if they have frames and all that, they can do that. But yeah, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. And it is rubber. So I think it's meant to, like, if you put it on a table and all that, or you put it in a tournament, yeah, look at that. And you got Dark Magician Girl on all of that. You got her on the sides there, which is pretty nice, very reflective, very rainbow reflective. Look at that, pretty cool. We can push back a little bit here. Look at that, pretty cool. And you got Dark Magician Girl in the center there, which is, really, really nice as well. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have fun putting this up, if you will. Can't wait to do that. If I can fold it up now, so I can, have it ready to do that in that way. And the material is really nice. Like you could definitely tell they did a spectacular job with this. They did a spectacular job. If I can just, get it in here get it back in here without incident. There we go. Yeah, you can definitely tell they did a tremendous job on that. So, yeah, just a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous job. There we go. Just get it back in there as best I can. And then seal it back up. Easier said than done when you open it up, there we go. But yeah, really happy to have this. Again, I'm going to be putting it up somewhere. I don't know where exactly just yet. I think I have a clue of what I'm going to do with it. It's just I'm going to have to clear some areas out just to do it. But I think I know I'm going to put it eventually. Yeah, I think I know right there. I'm looking at it right now. Got one little empty space remaining, so that's probably where it's going to go. But like I said, I may have to tack this sucker, I may have to tack this sucker up there just to make it happen, because I've actually in closing, I've actually had to tack a few things up already, here in my room, due to the fact that they've come loose. Like right behind me, I've had to tack up the Blissey picture I printed out, which is basically a more bigger version of the card of her Prance card, if you will, her playable Prance card. I had to tack that back on because it fell right behind the the bookshelf, the bookshelf, the DVD shelf, the comic book shelf, if you will, that I have all my comics on. It fell behind there, so I had to tack that back up. And then my My Little Pony movie poster that I've had, that you've seen during the room tours, I had to essentially, basically tack the bottom parts, the two bottom parts, if you will, because of the fact that they themselves were flapping a little bit. Like most of, like, the upper part of the poster was still okay, but the other parts were like flapping. Like I could press them down as best I can because they have command strips on them, but they would still come loose in a little bit. So I just said screw it, put some tacks that I have on there and be done with it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have an opportunity down the line. Just don't know when. Probably gonna have to clear some things out and put that up there. Maybe up there, basically, as best I can when I get the opportunity. Just I'm looking around, and it's probably going to be the only spot I have, because everything else is pretty much, taken up, if you will, from a, decorative standpoint. So that's going to be, that's probably going to be a project in its own in the next couple of days. If I don't do it tomorrow, if I don't do it on Saturday, I'm probably going to do it Sunday if I get an opportunity to do it. I got between now and Tuesday to do it before I go back to work, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, the plan basically is to put it probably where I'm pointing at right now, what I'm looking at right now, and then I'll probably let you see it when it's fully up there and everything. The only thing I have to do mainly is get, through to, get into that area, which I don't think will be a problem, really, because, I've reached over there before. How do you think I've been able to get some pictures up there? So I don't think it'll be too much of a problem or too much of an issue, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm also thinking maybe what I could do, basically is I could, I'm looking, honestly, and there's a couple of areas that I could work with. I'm looking at an area right now above my TV that I could work with, and it gives me a little bit more easier access. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out over time. But yeah, I just wanted to do that little package opening, not unpacking, but unboxing for you guys let you see what I got, and yeah, that's about it. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you've gotten that mat already and what have you done with it. Just let me know what your thoughts on that. And until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later.